Heyo, this is Draco Dark Rider with...
Last will.
Suki.
The Jade!
What?
You know what? I will award you points for that. That was hilarious as fuck. Jade's probably the only one that doesn't know what just happened because he's actually looking in the menus for our next quest. So to give you context, Jade, after I said my name, in time with him saying like last will, all you see is William come into frame, and as he's saying last will, he launches himself off screen at a rapid pace with the wire bug. So you just see him like meow as he's saying last will.
I actually thought of that when I was like, if you looked at the thing, I actually zip lined out of stream when I did it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that into screen this time.
Alright, so you found any quests for us yet?
Looking. There must be something else, sparkly. Seasonal.
Look harder, Captain.
I'm looking as hard as I can.
What do your non-elf eyes see?
Not very much, apparently.
Because if you don't pick anything, I'm gonna pick a progression quest.
No! This is the
10,
time of not progression.
9, 8, 7,
Pick
6,
something in the icy area.
5, 4,
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
2, 1.
Try to bury off.
Time's up. Do you pick a quest?
There's nothing. There's nothing.
Alright, well,
No.
deck the halls with bloods of our bodies. Da 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 da.
Gonna die.
It's the season to be bloody. Da 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 da.
Suki, is it?
Yes.
It will fly and we shall die. Yeah, da 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 da. Join the quest, you bunch of muppets. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Draco, do you have no heart?
I do.
Let's go.
That's why I'm doing it. Like, we had to fight this sooner or later because this is, again, one monster that we have not fought. So,
Must be done.
it must be done.
Well, everyone bring your fish, because we're gonna need it.
I have
I
no,
always have my fish.
I have no fish.
Causes bleed, Draco, you're mad.
No, I've literally just not had fish. I have, like, not had the time to go fishing for, like, a surplus amount. The only way I could, like...
You know you can cook fish. You get the fish if you just throw the fish thing.
Huh? Do you want to try to repeat that in English?
So all the fish you get out of the Agoski, you throw it into the mixy thing, and you actually get the fish you need to not bleed.
Wait, Agoski. Do you get fish from the Agoski?
Yeah, well, if you click it onto the fish into any of like the water ones, you get the fish out of that. Then you throw those fish into the cooking box, what the cats do, and then you get the fish what don't let you bleed, the anti-bleed fish from the kitties.
I'll probably need to get you guys to tell me how to set that particular strategy up because yeah, I just don't have the time to to farm anti-bleed fish.
Fair.
I would love on a complete side note, I would love a subspecies of Garen Golem where instead of it's like lava and like water technically with the moss, I would love like something different. Like some
Like thunder and wind.
well, probably not wind, but like
What could have killed these
Ice.
raccoons?
like something like ice and something like whether it be a normal element or whatever. I'm like I would love to see them kind of like mix it up a little bit, or hell, figure out a way for him to fucking have dragon energy.
You see what happened to those monsters that got speared? That's gonna be us.
Will only succeed in fulfilling the creature's cravings.
Not the ironic thing is,
As it soars high,
this is the first time a sky battle with the like something getting fucked up, and it's not Rathlos.
It's his wife.
She does it.
And don't even stop to tap it.
I mean, would you?
No.
I mean, like, funnily enough, do you know there's a 7-star Master Rank quest, which I really don't like to do, but involves this thing? There's a 7-star quest called True King of the Skies, which to beat it, you have to fight a Astalos, Seregios, and Silver Rathlos.
Well, have fun with that.
Yeah, like, I don't like it. I tried it the other day, guess what?
You got absolutely, yes. You actually got shit stomped.
Not me! Everyone I went on with it decided not to bring any resistances to the enemies that we were fighting. None of them brought thunder or none of them brought thunder resistance for the thunder-based one, and none of them brought fire resistance for the hellfire one.
That?
Yeah, like I had people dying from like mass, like they were taking like 1 shots from Fire Blast from Silver Wrath, or they were taking like 1 to 2 shots from the electrical attacks from Laslos. Like El Degro Seregios was a pain in the ass. And it's understandable for some people might want to do that because you can't really have anti-bleed on an armor set anymore. But the other two don't have an excuse. Ow. I'm like, it pissed me off because like I'm sick of fighting with people who are like twice my hunter rank and master rank, and yet still don't know the fucking basic of the resistances.
Let's see if this monster remember to bring its fire resistance.
I thought that thing used explosives.
It also does fire blade.
Yeah, it does fire and explosive. Like most monsters that do explode, like any type of explosive, have some type of fire attack because that's how they kind of do their explosions. Explosions are kind of like a product of fire. I'm using that word right? Correct?
Yeah, close enough.
Whoa.
Something wrong?
No, I'm saying yay because I'm Kev. I'm smartish.
You're one step closer to being smart, boy.
Whoa! Ow! I'm being fucked up. Oh, okay, don't like me.
Of course, you have the camera, Draco. Of course they're gonna go after you.
He wants its close up.
Oh. Target the smart one.
What did I do?
Well, you're the brains of the operation. They take you out, then, well, the entire team probably collapses.
Or we just go absolute anarchy and don't do whatever the hell we want.
You do that
You okay there, William?
Uh-huh. Nope. I like how Jade.
Stop jumping so I can throw my face at you.
I like how Jade asks Will if he's okay, and you just have no response in return.
Oh, I am fine.
Ah, good, excellent. So it hasn't stapled your mouth shut with its spikes.
It's
No.
scales, not spikes. Thank you very much.
But I
Gigante.
apologize.
Actually, funnily enough, it was what it was. Oh god, well, it was during the Digimon stream or something. I forget what stream it was, but I was having a full conversation about Monster Hunter with someone in a previous stream, and we were agreeing that one of the monsters that we'd love to see introduced to this game, because you know how we, instead of getting normal Valstrax, we only got Crimson Glow. I agree with this, like the guy that I was chatting with in stream. I would like to see Nigel's technically Master Rank version, Ruin and Gigante, in this game, because I feel like they could do him justice. Because let's face it, we
can go oh shit.
Well, again, let's face it, we can all agree that Ruin and Gigante was a letdown. Compared to like how much difficult shit you had to fight just to get to him, since he was like MR 99 and you fought things like Master Rank Rujang and so many other shit just to get to him. It was like, when you finally got to him, he was like nothing. It was like, by this time you had fought like through the worst stages of hell, and he was just like, oh, well, here's a cookie.
It's a mission. And after me you got more hell.
So I'm like, I would like to see Ruin and Nigel make a return for Sunbreak, solely because with the upgraded speed, the mechanics he has, the fact that Bleed is in this game, but there's less ways to heal, I feel like that Ruiner could actually have some justice in this game. Hell, they could actually make him a proper imposing and threatening fight. And let's face it,
Especially the fact that like he's for the end game of World literally played dead just so we can kill his dinner for him.
yeah,
Let us carve him.
yeah, and like let's
Yeah, and let us carve him.
and let's face it, one thing that would be amazing, who wouldn't want to see a fight between him and Mango Melon? Like,
Oh, that would be awesome.
like Scorn Magnamalo versus Runa no Gigante. Now that is a fight I would love to see.
Shogun vs Spartan.
My money's on Spartan.
I apologize, I didn't add to the conversation because my computer ran out of power.
Oh yeah, fine. Did you hear any of the previous conversations?
I heard the end part where you're talking about about two monsters who really want to see fight.
Okay, like, to give you context to that way you actually understand, on a stream a little bit ago, I was chatting with someone in the comments while I was playing the game. I forget which stream it was. I think it was either the Pokemon or like the last Pokemon or the first Digimon stream. But we were talking about monsters that we'd like to see return in Rise from World. And one of the ones that came up that I said would probably be the best is, in this game, as you know, instead of getting Valstrax, we got Crimson Glow. We've only got Crimson Glow. And I'm like, I would like to see them not introduce normal Nigel, but I would like to see them introduce Ruina no Gigante into this game, solely for the fact of like, well, let's face it, when you got to Nigel in Master Rank, he kind of sucked, because you fought so much difficult shit just to get to Ruina no Gigante, being that he's like MR 99. And then by that time you had fought like everything in the game that was difficult, so he was basically nothing. You fought him in his fight with...
Can I actually tell you something that's interesting comparing no Gigante to Ruin no Gigante?
What's that?
There was a video where someone showed all the monsters in World, Iceborne, attacking the training post in the training area with their strongest attack. Do you know that the dive bomb attack for normal no Gigante is stronger than Ruin no Gigante?
Yeah, which is really sad.
Which is quite terrifying considering you fight normal no Gigante in high rank.
Yeah.
Why is the stronger one in high rank?
And I'm like, the way I'm seeing it is like, I would like see if you agree with me, but I would like to see Ruiner return in Rise, because between the mechanics, the way they could tune him up, the way that we've got less ways to heal bleeding, I feel like he could finally get some justice in this game, because he was supposed to be like some type of big threat in the previous game. He sucked, no doubt about it. He was basically a pushover. So I believe in Sunbreak, if like it would be a good thing for only Ruiner to return, but give him the same justice they gave like Crimson Glow, where he came back and he was better than ever. He was an absolute terror to fight, because then you'd actually have something that people would love. Like, people wouldn't complain about that. People would adore the fact that not only is a Ruiner no Gigante back, but the fact that this time he's actually a threat and he's a danger. And I know a lot of people loved his armor, so I'd love to see Ruiner make a return. And then again, let's face it, like, who wouldn't want to see Mango Melon versus Ruiner? Like,
Well, the later game in the series. Oh no, am I being pinned? Oh no.
do you want to continue your sentence?
Well, sorry, I was nearly dying, so I kind of need to, you know, not do that.
Well, you're not dying anymore, so do you wish to continue?
Well, the later Monster Hunter game, being that both monsters were very popular, they'll probably make a reappearance and quite possibly have the turf war that people want.
Well,
What do you mean, to turf
No,
wars?
no.
Turf wars are awesome!
that's not the part I went into, you deaf son of a bitch. My comment, my was more to the fact of like knowing Monster, like Wild Monster Hunter definitely does listen to their hit, like their fan base. If we're going by the leap to game franchise type idea, it pretty much means that you're saying that people are going to have to wait quite a few years. Which I'm saying that I'd like to see in Sunbreak, because that is something that we get to see within like the next year or two.
Well, that would be nice, but again, I have a feeling that Gigante and its thousands and thousands of spikes is a little bit much for a Nintendo engine.
I don't know, they can do every follicle hair that's fucking on Bayonetta, and look what she does with all that hair.
She
Yeah,
whips
they've
that
got-
hair back and forth.
Makes gigantic demon figures, a giant demon dragon, hell, even a gigantic 10 times bigger than anything else she's summoned goddess warrior out of hair.
Oh, fuck me.
Yes.
I'm stunned. I'm gonna die.
I
Save
just
me.
I'm stunned.
Like like there is so much the Nintendo consoles can handle. Hell,
They can't handle Pokemon.
that's not Nintendo's fault. That's Pokemon just sucking, because they don't give their development crew enough time.
Yeah, they did need a bit more time.
I've said it on stream, and I'll still say it again here. I don't blame the development crew. I blame Game Freak themselves for not giving their crew enough time to work on it. Because as I said, if instead of coming out in November, if it had to come out in February like Legend Arceus did, where it got pushed back a couple months, and let them fine tweak it, it probably would have been a 10 out of 10 game with like perfect reviews. Because let's face it, the only majority of the things people are bitching about is the glitches. Like, people loved a lot of the new mons. There are some people that didn't like some of the new mons. I included. There are some new mons that I very much dislike. But honestly, for the most part, they did a really good job with the new Pokemon. They finally gave a lot of Pokemon, even if some of them I won't agree with that I like, because there's some new Pokemon I dislike. I will like them solely for the fact that we haven't had those species before, like the dolphin. Like the dolphin and the flamingo, we haven't had them before. So while I don't like what they did with them, I like the fact that we have them. So there's at least a middle ground.
The dragon of wet dirt is mine.
That's kind of why I set it up. Because I guess my reason's different from everyone else's when it comes to the dolphin. Like, for everyone else, for one reason or another, they don't like the dolphin. For me, it comes from an entirely different franchise of why I dislike it. Which, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever explained to Suki.
No.
To give you basically the long and short of it, Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm being the fact that like I see fucking hero decks both everywhere in real life and in the game thing that's on both console and computer, the Master Rules.
Oh, it's on everything. It's really good.
Yeah, like the program's really good, but the fact that I see fucking hero decks everywhere, I got legitimately sick of heroes, especially because it's an
So in other words, you see this thing as like, it's Elemental Hero, Dolphin Man.
Yeah, it's like, it's Elemental Hero Aqua Dolphin, or Neurospatian Aqua Dolphin, or it's just a fucking dolphin that's from Yu-Gi-Oh!
I like that last one. Elemental Hero, it's just a...
It's Elemental Hero, it's just a fucking hero dolphin. But it's like, I'll say this now. I don't care if there's any Yu-Gi-Oh fans watching right now, and if they have opinions that don't agree with this next one. I'm sick of heroes because they're an archetype that's gotten more support than it should. Like, I can't think of one archetype outside of Generation 1 archetypes, which got them mostly because they needed it, that have gotten more support than the heroes. Blue Eyes, the Red Eyes, and Dark Lucian, obviously fan favorites, so of course they're going to get that support. But the hero deck, there are so many cards that work with cards that just have hero in the name, and there is so many cards you can make like 7 different decks just on heroes.
Yeah, there's a few.
And the worst part is almost all of them work with each other, especially because now there's ones that cross between each franchise. So now...
So you're saying that they crossed the streams?
They did, and they shouldn't. I'm just so sick and tired of the fact of like, the heroes have so much fucking support that they don't need. Hell, there's even a time where they're really fucking good, and then they still got more support. I'm like...
So I imagine your Christmas wish is that there was less hero support.
Where's the villains that kill these fucking heroes?
That's Destiny Heroes.
No, they with some of the latest shit, they blended them together. Like there's like new support that kind of blended the Destiny Heroes and Elemental Heroes together, which is why I stand by my point. We need villains, like actual villains, to come in and kill the fucking hero decks. Like, make a villain deck that's sole purpose is to either neutralize or just straight up shut down the hero deck, and then I'll be happy. Like,
Be happy, yes, sir.
like make a fucking villain deck where majority of their extra deck monsters have effects that shut down hero monster effects or whatever. Because then it makes people think outside the fucking box.
Anyway, other conversations.
I will say, for those that like do play Yu-Gi-Oh, that if there's anyone watching playing Yu-Gi-Oh right now, I will say one thing: don't stop going to school, because apparently, as many of us have found, the biggest issue when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh players these days, apparently it's just basic reading. Like, you do not know how many times I have won because dumbasses can't read. I mean, hell, William won several matches the other day and he was trying to lose with a Corrido deck.
Plus a complete normal deck, like no monster effect monsters, just normals.
Yeah.
And I still won.
He had several duels where he simply won while trying to lose because people are stat bound.
Or maybe William's just that good. Did you ever consider that?
Well, being that he's like trying to lose and playing deck that literally, like, he knows kind of sucks in like the level that he's at.
I mean, like, they could have probably been sympathetic at him because of his death.
Sympathetic Yu-Gi-Oh players?
Hey, I would have done it. But then again, it's me.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
That's you.
Clearly,
Sympathetic
Suki, you
Yu-Gi-Oh
have not
players.
played Yu-Gi-Oh.
No. Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, sympathetic Yu-Gi-Oh! Players maybe go, like, 10 years ago? Yeah, sure. Like, I could probably believe it because back then Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually was like a game where kids could play. Today's generation, kids can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. Because, like, it's legitimately a slaughter fest. It's a,
The fuck?
like,
It's like playing competitive Pokemon.
yeah,
Wait, we killed it.
yeah, we killed it.
Turns out it took me smashing its face into a wall and then beating its face.
Took me going, Spiral spearing it in the grundle.
Spiral spin.
No, technically it's the drill one. I didn't do the on the back one.
Oh.
I did the corkscrew.
But yeah, it's like,
This makes me proud of you.
May I ask a question?
yeah, go ahead. You're always free to ask your questions.
What color is this monster?
Gold?
Like, I see that, but is he supposed to be?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of like his thing. He's supposed to have like golden scales that are all like always endlessly sharp. It's just in previous games it wasn't able to, like, as you know, by graphics wise, they weren't able to properly implement that. But with this game, because of how gorgeous it is, they finally could give him the golden scales that he's supposed to have. So yeah, you're not wrong. Like, he's supposed to look like that with the golden scales.
He's a gold boy.
But yeah, like, go back 10 or so years, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like actually something that even kids could get into. Nowadays, the only way a kid is going to be able to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Is if he plays in the schoolyard or just with friends. Because, my god, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Today has become so cutthroat. You will have a kid go, like, even locals these days, if your kid goes into the tournament, unless you actually have a smart business owner who separates the kids from the adults, that will literally put like a kids tier so that way they can fight other kids and have fun. There's no fun because the kids will go versus like an adult, and the adult will be just like, take 20 minutes, end turn. Okay, you have 6 cards your hand, get through 20 card negations, 4 summon negates, 5 back row, have fun. And that's not including the opponent's hand. And why? Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Has become absolutely cutthroat. It's kind of sad. Like I said to Will the other day, I'm at a point now where I love...
This thing's mantle.
Like, I'm at a point...
Nicely done, will you?
Like, I'm at a point today where, like, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't get me wrong. But at this point, I have no desire to return to an actual official tournament because of how, like, just absolutely bloodthirsty these days Yu-Gi-Oh! Is.
That and it's expensive.
That true. Side note, do we want to go against the Lightning Puppy or the Magma Otter?
I don't know, I wasn't expecting us to get this far.
Have a little faith. I have faith in all 3 of you.
I was expecting that monster to shred us apart.
At least I had faith in the 3 of you. So
Don't have faith in me, I'm using a high rank weapon.
I had... What was that, Suki, actually?
I said that I had faith.
See, good. This is what a good noodle looks like.
Question, Suki.
Yay.
Was that faith in all of us or just me?
In everyone.
She doesn't like divide faith. She does it equal or not at all. So I repeat, Lightning Puppy or Magma Otter?
Do we want to burn or do we want to fry? Tough choices.
Well, bloody pick.
Suki, will you?
puppy.
Oh, that's easy to pick. I was about to grab a coin and see if I could flip it.
Wait, you have a coin of destiny?
Well, I was trying to find a coin of destiny. I know I had one somewhere around it.
Here's a drink of magic coin.
Magic coin.
Magic coin.
Magic coin.
Magic coin. Let me give you an example. Flip.
Head.
It's really sad that today's generation will not understand that reference, which is saying a lot. Like, I can't be upstairs when my nieces are watching TV anymore, solely for the fact is, thanks to their other siblings, Danelia is obsessed with Teen Titans Go. And being that technically I'm not their parent and I can't decide what they watch, I can't force them to turn it off, so I just leave because I'm like, I can't believe you're watching that.
It's like, of course I'm a child. You don't watch this. Here, watch the original one. It's far better.
It's far better. It's got this.
Better.
It's got far better humor. It's actually got characters development. It's got characters that are likable. Oh. Oh hell, go back to like give them a taste of proper cartoons like from back in our generation.
Put Ed and Eddie back on.
Ah. Yes, Ed and Eddie.
That was a good one. Like, I still... One thing I still find funny is that you don't appreciate Rolf until you get older, because then you can kind of understand a lot of his humor.
Man, hit that man's burn game. That man's burn game was on par with you, Jade.
Oh yes, he had some pretty good ones apparently.
Yeah, he had some really good burns, but you could never understand him as a child because you just thought he was just rambling on nonsense. But when you realize and you get older and you understand the innuendos and stuff, it's just like, well, damn. I just need Suki to join said quest.
So, Suki, William, are you going to join the quest, or shall I flip you towards the message board?
Letting my Switch charge a little bit while you guys talked.
To join.
Oh yeah, that's what that was the conversation we were having earlier that we somehow forgot about. I still need to find a way to get Will, if I like best case scenario, if I could fucking get a way to get Will a Xbox One before Saturday. Not that I can think that would be possible.
Well, you could always ask the festive Rajang. He might be able to hook you up.
How the fuck will a monkey?
I wish not to have my spine broken.
How the fuck will a Christmas monkey give him an Xbox One?
Well, said Christmas monkey gave me this hunting horn.
That's a weapon. That's different.
Unless he's gonna break someone's neck and then and if the fucker has an Xbox, he's give me that. But if he has some other shit, I'll take all of it.
Cause,
Like if you think about it, this is the same monster that just by a click of his fingers, a small army of monsters with musical instruments show up to play his theme music. Do you think he cannot do the same? Some form of Monster Hunter equivalent of elves to build stuff?
Well, yeah, because Monster Hunter doesn't have technology like wires and stuff yet, so of course they wouldn't be able to make technology as like technologically advanced as this. You're thinking of the realms of things that can't be. You're thinking nonsense, man. You need to think.
Clearly, you're on.
Like, you need to think realistic. Thinking a monkey can invent new technology and bring it into this world.
Clearly, you underestimate the power of how angry Rajang is. You could make them do impossible things.
Impossible, yes. Implausible, not so much. Hey, Hey, Jade, your other friend's on the map.
Yeah? Ah, it's okay. I've gotten over my fear of him.
Have you fought his older, more experienced brother yet?
Well, no. No, I've not fought extra razor blade Magnamala. Magnamala?
Yeah,
Not Magnamala.
Just Magnamala, or just call it Mango Melon. Or his AG brother Scorn Mango Melon. I can take you to fight him if you want.
No.
You will have to fight him eventually, especially because he's the one with the armor that gives you those cool floating swords above your shoulders.
Well, if I don't want cool floaty swords.
You'll have to fight him eventually because I already know you plan to fight like everything in the game like I do. Speaking of which...
That was fast. Hello, Zenoga? What are you doing here?
well, he is our target.
Yeah, but I wasn't meaning to run into him. I was still gathering birds. Was that really necessary, Draco?
I did not mean to do that. I was facing Zenoga and clicked the Y button, and for some reason Mango Melon decided to headbutt the wall. I don't know why, but apparently Mango Melon has had a screw loose today.
What? Wow. Okay. I see Magnamon has some good aim. Nearly hit me.
Well, being that he nearly hit you means that he missed, which means that you are incorrect in your own statement.
Considering as close in general is still concerning.
Yes, but that is not good aim if it missed. Missing is not good aim. Hitting is good aim.
Time to go play with the other puppy.
What's the ice one doing here?
So it's,
I'm taking it for walks.
so it's dog, dog, cat. And
Yes.
and to be fair, Will, that makes sense because like the dual blades voice line thingies that I got for my male character now, when I wyvern ride a monster, one of my two cat like lines that my character says is time to go for walkies.
Oh, okay. I guess
Alright.
I am in charge of the
Well,
Zenoga now.
yeah, but the Zenoga's the one we have to damage, not the other way around. No, never mind. It seems like
Puppy versus puppy.
Problem solved. Next issue?
do you want another issue?
There's
bet
not
you
enough
see-
petals. That is the issue. I have spoken.
Yes, you have.
What?
You're adorable.
Fight me!
No.
William, fight me.
You have not given me enough evidence or reasoning.
Senpai, fight me.
I'm sorry, Suki.
Wait, what?
I'm afraid you can't do that.
I'm sorry.
Senpai.
I'm sorry, Suki. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Why? What is your reasoning?
I have no reason to fight you.
Ding 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 ding! He has said the correct answer.
He hesitated
Oh,
slightly.
never
He
mind.
hesitated.
He still said it.
No, he didn't.
He had to think of a reason.
No, he had to think of why he should fight you, and the answer is, of course, the logical one, that he has no reason to fight you. Just like the same conclusion that we came to. So, haha. Ha 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 ha.
All of you can fight me.
No, we have no reason to.
You haven't bring me enough evidence upon this.
I will take all three of you on right now.
Side note,
Oh my.
actually, side note, like
Oh.
pausing, horny Will. Is it me or is this Zenoga like bigger than normal?
He's actually smaller.
Are you shitting me? What?
No.
What psychedelic fucking? His like I'm a,
He's bigger.
like my body is like half the size of his leg. You fucking idiot.
I mean, I know that Zinogre is normally a bit husky anyway, but like
yeah, but this thing's fucking.
he was a lot bigger than the Lunagaron.
Yeah, like look at this thing. I am like about this. Like I could fit onto his foot. He's that big. I don't know what drugs you're on, Will, but my fucking god.
Yeah, this one's a lot bigger.
He's a bit
No, it's not usually a big one.
Yeah, but not this big.
Well, this is,
I can fit
That's
under him
right.
at like with ease.
Yeah, like I'm gonna say it right now. This is like a king size because my god, this thing's fucking huge.
And hurts.
Yeah, well, usually bigger means more damage.
bigger means more hurt.
Bigger means big hurt.
Bigger means ouchie.
Ouchie.
Awooga.
Bah.
There?
Ah.
You good there, Will?
Yeah, I'm good.
Suki, take the drugs away from your boyfriend before he smokes anymore.
Who said they're smokers?
Ah, well, whatever you're
Stop partaking, William.
whatever you're drinking, smoking, I don't give a shit. Just stop taking the drugs. See, look what happened.
See?
No.
You killed me, William.
Kill you.
Because of the too much of the drugs.
How powerful was it?
Yes.
That's strong.
It literally killed Suki. I'm gonna call in a question to that.
It might be just maybe 3 times higher than an average non-Irish or Scottish person should drink. But that should be
Remember-
fine. Suki's fine.
For a moment there, I was going to say it's 3 times effective against her.
Hey, don't worry, like, William can't do math properly in some cases, so he's saying 3 times, but it could be like 30 times.
I might have forgot the 0. That is probably true.
Is it like a normal 0 or an Irish 0?
That's the thing I don't even
What's the
know.
difference?
There's a
I
lot.
don't know, I'm not Irish.
Come and pop my balloon.
Pop his cat cherry. You
I
missed.
definitely tried, but it didn't really do much.
There you go. Now he's
Oh,
frozen.
but it picked the worst one.
It makes it slower.
Yeah, but like, one makes it squishy to make it where it takes even more damage, one burns it, and one makes it so it's more stunnable.
Got a scooter. Got a scooter.
I heard it ding.
Buddha.
I too heard a ding.
I'm guessing that wasn't me.
Oh no,
Why?
it's just someone messaging me. One of my friends.
But yeah, to let you know about the Xbox.
There's someone over here. Someone's cat's got a catinator.
That's Midas.
You be a fucking puppy.
What the fuck happened?
There was a
Who put a shock?
shock trap underneath it, so the carrier hit it, knocked over, but then got immediately trapped.
If I find out who's the fuck put down that shock trap, I'ma stab them.
I was just standing there because I saw the catinator. I went, okay, cool. I'll just stand here and wait for it to attack while I sharpen. I did not know there was like a thing behind it.
It wasn't behind it, it was under it.
What?
Be come back. I have a spider to use on you.
Well, that went according to plan.
But on a completely serious note, to let you know, Jade, the reason why I want to try get him a new Xbox One is because his old one broke, and the only way we can fucking stream Second Extinction without him, like,
Damn it.
with William being able to participate, is if we do it via the Xbox, because I don't think
I missed.
his temporary gaming laptop would probably die if he tried to play it. So, because like his current one isn't as good as the gaming laptop he was using beforehand, which almost killed him. So,
Wasn't going to kill
Oh,
me, it was just
shut
on
the
the right
fuck-
end
shut
of my...
shut the
Getting into
fuck
that.
up.
We're not getting into that. We're not getting into
William,
that.
your laptop was swelling, and the battery was on the verge of exploding.
Everyone that saw that laptop basically said it was on the verge of exploding. Don't give me that shit that it wasn't going to. Everyone said it was going to. So,
I still have the photo. God damn it, William! Will you get this damn thing off of me?
I haven't done nothing.
You can't,
This is
he
your
was
fault.
seeing stars.
but anyway, like,
But yeah,
so you,
I even still have photo evidence of how your laptop looks.
so it's like, ignoring the travesty of that, the only way that William can actually do Second Extinction on stream with myself and Suki is if that he has an Xbox One, and I would have loved to have streamed us doing that this Saturday, but I can't because his current Xbox One is dead. Apparently one of the buttons doesn't work, is that right?
The on button don't even turn on anymore.
Yeah, the N button doesn't turn on, so he can't use it. So until he gets a new one, he can't do it, which is sucks-ish because I was like, was really excited to play that at this weekend's stream, which actually, now that I think about it, that could probably sound better. If we can't do that, hey Jade, are you free this weekend?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, because I was gonna say Cards Missionary.
I'm pretty certain you can do it with other people. You don't need me there.
Oh, it's a lot more hilarious with you. though.
Funny.
I will lose this match now if you say that again.
Like, it's a lot more hilarious when you're there just because of how innocent you are.
Yeah.
I still remember like, there are so many incidences in that game, which are my favorite incidences, only because of you. Like,
My favorite was
BBC.
when, yeah.
Good old Britain.
that's what you say, yes.
Not what I meant.
That's not what the card meant, but that's what you meant. It's just like, I still love that. It's just like, oh, the BBC. Oh, I like the British it's like news network. It's just like, no, that's not what we're talking about. Later, it's just like, yeah, the BBC beats Big Black Cock. And then you're just like, oh. But just of how you could tell when someone innocently doesn't know what like has never come across that because of how innocently you're just like, oh, the British news. It's like, no, Jade. Oh, like I was. Like, that's one of the reasons why I want to play Cards Against Humanity with you more.
Where is Suki?
I'm right here.
I'm gonna get the mud bug.
Well, I've just electrocuted, so try punch in the face because it's easier to stun them.
Electrocute? What, you fool, you just got stronger.
No, because it was power through electric beetles, not electrical fogger bugs.
Which are
Doesn't
also
make sense with
beetles.
this bug.
Yes, but different kinds of beetles.
I'm telling you, it is just rolling up poop.
It's not poop. Not all beetles roll up poop, you ninny. It's
These guys are rolling shit behind them.
only dung beetles. These are not dung beetles.
There's the snow beetles, the fire beetles.
They don't roll up poop, they roll up elements. There is legitimate dung beetles in this game.
I knew there was one of those things that they were in World.
No, that was just literal poop.
Okay, he's moist.
Okay.
Oh, actually, that reminds me of that cursed comment I watched from that video that I told you guys before we started recording.
Oh no!
I should tell Jade that one.
Maybe Jade doesn't want to know that one.
Too bad, he's going to know that one. So, do you remember that guy I showed you the videos of where he reads the Reddit threads and makes fun of them? He's doing a...
Is that the one that read how people can't spell Ouija board?
No, but similar. He does he picks certain threads and then comments about them. Like he went into the thread of cursed comments, and the very first one was kind of funny, and I'd like to hear your reaction on it. So the question, before I read the answer someone gave, the question was, name a movie that would get really weird if it had a sex scene in it. You know what the first answer was? Home Alone. We are the wet bandits.
Why?
I'm stunned to half health and I deserve it.
Good. Sunoka, finish him.
Too bad, I healed.
Damn it.
But Sunoka, finish him. I healed. Damn it.
Do you know the worst part is? Suki made it worse with her comment after I told her that.
Yeah, I mentioned the sticky bandits.
Because in the later films, they in the second film they changed their name from the wet bandits to the sticky bandits. So when you think about what we just spoke about, you realize how much worse that gets.
Why are you like this?
We don't have time for that. That requires its whole separate video.
Don't know.
Draco's next big long video. Why am I like this?
Don't know why, but part of me just had
What
the
part of me wants to do it?
no, part of me had the idea of putting it doing the video, but having some type of alter ego where I act like I'm so self-absorbed and so I'm so fabulous, so pompous and up my own ass, where I'm I spent an entire video saying it's just why am I like this, but saying it proudly as if I'm I think I'm the fucking next god incoming.
So the people who me and you love to pretty much
Kick the shit out of you.
yeah. Pretty much send them to Jesus.
Jesus.
Dog v dog. Hey, Turfwall! Wait. I haven't seen
Puppy versus puppy.
I haven't seen this in ages. I forgot they did this.
They shall prove who is dominant.
Even though one
And if I
clearly
remember
outweighs
correctly,
the other.
I poor Lunagaron gets his ass handed to him.
No, it's a tie.
So one gets thrown and one gets flipped off one's tail.
Who wants the dog?
I was about to jumpy, but eagle.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it right now. If the only reason why, if we don't get a gold crown from this for the Zenobia, I guarantee you it's because we already have it. But I think this is one of those rare cases where on a normal quest we get a gold crown, because this Zenobia is fucking huge, and I should know. I've versed this thing enough times to know when something's bigger.
Why do
Yeah,
you bring in
and like I
tape
said,
measure?
normally Lunagaron is almost the same height as it,
Yeah, because
and this one's bigger than Lunagaron.
there's a lot of quests, especially in Mastering, which when they want to throw in a difficult monster that's electrical based, 9 times out of 10 they'll pick this thing or Rujane. So I've versed this thing enough times to know when it's a lot bigger than its normal counterpart.
Are you certain you just don't bring a ruler longsword?
No. You're thinking too inside the box. You're forgetting the most important thing. I am the ruler.
What do you rule, Draco?
No, lifts up shirt and has like literal numbers sketched into the sides of my body. I was meaning that literally.
Oh,
He is the ruler man.
Ruler man, ruler man.
Legend have spoken of this man, his ability to measure anything.
my God.
There's only one thing that he tries to deliberately measure on a daily basis, and what's that? People's patience.
Okay, that one was good.
Thank
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Thank you. I try. I got the big
Oh.
dashy.
I went the wrong way. You got my Toby?
I got the big dashy.
My Toby.
Man, I just had to climb up a damn wall for no reason.
Yeah, all you have to do is like follow the path and take a right. No, take a left.
That's the thing, I took a ride.
No, he took an up.
He took an up. He took an arrow to the up.
That on me.
Oh
no.
no!
This is what happens when you don't charge it while you're not playing it. And you're not saying anything because you know I know if it's fucking right.
I would be charging it if someone didn't, like, I don't know, nick the freaking switch charger out of my damn dock. And I can't find it.
Come on, Midas. Let's use that catonator. Let's see if it works
Is it
this time.
No, Tom Boston.
It was who?
Don't know.
How do you not know?
I don't know.
Just buy a new dock.
Or just buy a new wire. That's 10 times cheaper than buying a whole new dock.
But I will say, like, life has been so much better to play with these games when now that I'm actually using this smart controller.
Ah, so you remember to use the Pro Controller you've always had.
Yeah, I've been using it like the last several times. Like, since our conversation, I actually have been using it for almost every time I've been playing.
So now you can continue playing while your two controllers are charging.
Actually, to be fair, I don't think I've ever taken the... Since that conversation, I don't think I've ever taken those controllers off the Switch. Because usually the amount of time I play, the controller has enough battery to last the entire
Trap
time.
over here.
I was like, what happened to William?
He died. He just said his Switch
His
died.
Switch died.
William,
And that's
no.
why Draco's recommending him.
Which pretty much means that he's gonna have to, like, get some randos and do this entire quest again.
You mean us later?
Yeah, unless it's not tonight, and then, like, I'll have to wait 20 years for him to ask me to get on. So, probably randos. And that's also aimed at you, Jade, because, you know, I say, when you go fight the risen monsters, or any of the other monsters, just give me a shout. I'll be there for your first time experience. That was 3 weeks ago.
Well, in my defense, Pokemon happened.
3 weeks ago! I'm sure one of those days could have been Monster Hunter.
Pokemon.
One day!
Pokemon.
One day!
Pokemon!
To quote an old lady from the original Looney Tunes, I told him, one of these days, pow! Right in the kisser! And for those that don't understand that reference,
He's on skulls.
for those that don't understand that reference, that is OG Granny when she was violent as fuck. Because before Granny became sweet, that was pretty much one of the lines she used.
And Sylvester.
Yeah, against Sylvester. Does anyone want to put a trap down so I could bomb this fucker?
I think
They only have an
Suki,
electrical.
Yeah.
I think Suki wants to capture it just so she can have a big Zenogre in her collection of monsters.
Yeah,
Senpai, why are you gonna call me out like that?
I've only got shock trap, so not
I
much,
got a pitfall.
'cause I used my pitfall earlier.
Mine's so fresh. But it hinted me.
Thank you, Senpai.
The hint of mint?
Yes.
Why did you not use the pine
What's-
scented? Were you out of pine scent?
They were sold out.
Oh, of course, it's that time of year after all.
Anything that remotely resembles pine is sold out. Pine trees, fake
Pineapple?
pine trees, little air fresheners that look like pine trees, gone.
But man, what about the pineapple?
What about the pineapple?
My fucking. I'ma smack someone in a moment.
You have lost me of the pine of apple.
We said everything pine related.
Ah, yes. So, okay. Even
Got
that
an
was
answer.
taken as well. Nothing. They even took the price tag.
Oh my god! I'm dealing with not one but two stooges.
Am I one?
No, because you didn't add to that stupidity. He makes a joke, and then when I add to the joke, he doesn't even pay attention to the own fucking joke. Oh, I saw a name.
Well, no, it couldn't possibly be that monster. It would never make it to this franchise.
Oh, how spiky! We're up to Espinus.
But it can't be. That's a frontier monster. There's no way that that would be in a main series game.
Espinus is here. It's
It's not possible.
a slumbering jungle Espinus. That's happening next episode because we're out of time.
Truly a Christmas miracle.
Oh shit!
What?
We're not just out of time. We're over time. We're out an hour and 2 minutes.
Oh.
We're
This is what happens when we chat.
too much, yeah. But then again, we're just having fun. Anyway, we'll leave it there because we kind of need to. Aye. So for now, my
What
friend.
do you mean? We can keep going.
No.
No, not with William still needing to work and everything. So, for now, my friends, we shall leave it there. So leave a like, leave a subscribe, check out the videos, and we shall see you in the next video.
Oh, and also one more thing.
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everyone, and I hope everyone has happy holidays. Depending on whatever you celebrate, we hope that whatever it is you celebrate, you have a great one. So, leave a like, leave a subscribe, check out videos, and we shall see all of you wonderful people in the next video. Thank you,
Thank you
goodbye.
and goodbye.
Bye.